In this video, you're going to learn what SIBO symptoms are. Maybe you are struggling to figure out whether you have SIBO or something else, but here is a list of symptoms that I pulled up on the Mayo Clinic, and I find it extremely disturbing how insanely wrong that these symptoms are. And I looked at other websites too, and the symptoms are way off. They're just going to leave you confused, and you're not going to know what is the right treatment plan for SIBO. What is the root cause? What is the best way to treat SIBO? These are the things you're going to learn in this video, and you're going to want to do this. Otherwise, you are going to have a lot of frustration in your life. You're not going to be able to eat the food you want to eat. You're going to spend hundreds of dollars on supplements. Imagine these hundreds of dollars on supplements. Imagine spending them on a vacation. Imagine spending those hundreds of dollars on something you actually enjoy instead of torturing yourself with these crazy SIBO remedies. So the first symptom that I saw on the Mayo Clinic that really bugged me is a nausea. Nausea is a symptom caused by the stomach. Who wrote this article? Seriously, are they stupid? They are. They're stupid. So SIBO stands for Small Intestinal Bacteria Overgrowth. Okay? And this is a jarring, there are people who get this SIBO test, they have, a high level of bacteria in their gut and they don't have symptoms. And then there's some people with a low level of bacteria in their gut and they will have symptoms. What is going on here? The holistic and the modern medicine community has zero idea what is going on when somebody has SIBO. But there's another way of looking at this, and it's called German New Medicine. And the doctor that created German New Medicine, listen, he had a 90% success rate with terminal cancer. Who are you going to listen to? Someone who is mixing up stomach symptoms with intestinal symptoms? Or are you going to listen to somebody who had a 90% success rate with terminal cancer? You're smart. You're going to listen to the other guy. So what he saw is everybody with SIBO had a ring in their brain, in their brain CT scan in the brainstem 100% of the time. And this was caused by a conflict shock, a stressful event that caught this person off guard. For me, it was going through a breakup, and I experienced it as indigestible anger. I was really angry at women. I didn't understand them. Oh, you drive me crazy. It could be a business thing, a school thing, a house remodeling thing. These are the things that I see people usually get really upset and worked up about. What was the stressful event in your life that was happening around the time that these things started? So some of these symptoms that you'll see listed for SIBO are actually quite true, but the main ones are going to be diarrhea, bloating, constipation, and gut pain and gas. Those are going to be your main symptoms. And sometimes when it's really bad, someone is going to have weight loss and they're going to look malnourished. But essentially what's happening is the body is developing extra gut cells to help you digest and absorb this hard to digest thing in your life. And then when it gets resolved, your body is going to get rid of these extra gut cells, and that's when you get the diarrhea and all these, and the weight loss and all these fun symptoms. And a lot of the time where it just won't go away is the person is still haunted. They haven't come to peace with this conflict. And then to make matters worse, they start perceiving foods as hard to digest. And when they perceive foods as hard to digest, the body starts to develop extra gut cells to help them digest this food. And it's only because they now perceive it as hard to digest. So what you need to do to get your SIBO under control is first, identify the conflict. Identify the conflict, and then ask yourself, what change do I need to make in my life to make this conflict impossible to experience? What's the change? What's my perceptive shift? What skill do I need to learn? What do I need to do to not be able to experience this anymore? In a negative way. Convince yourself that all foods are safe, and then you ride out the healing symptoms. That is all you do. That is it. And I can show you how to do that in more detail with my 30-day plan right here. It's 30 days. This is what I would use again if I had to do it all over again, and it is down in the description. Take your you need to do this. Think about how miserable you're going to be when you're stuck on the SIBO diet and you can't have any gluten, you can't have toast, you can't have cereal, I mean, there's no dairy, you can't have ice cream while you're out on a date, you can't have a beer while you're out on a date, your life is going to suck if you don't go down and you click on this. I want to save you from all the pain, all the wasted money. You can live a normal life, like a normal person. These symptoms can be gone in 30 days, but you have to take action. You have to click down below on my 30-day plan. It's absolutely free. This is just one sheet of paper, front and back. And I have like an hour-long video that explains exactly everything you need to do. So I'll see you in the video. Bye-bye.